supposed to go testing this morning, and
It's a great start.
what's going on?
Truck's got a weird vibration. Almost like a misfire, but took it out, beat the shit out of it, and it's happy again, so that's what we gotta do, I guess.
Sometimes the old girl just needs a good beating. Right, Levi? So now we're gonna strap her down and
Go to the track.
do you have all your spare parts?
We brought enough stuff on what we feel like doing if something happens at the track.
Meaning?
We
Like,
have a spare turbo, and we have torque wrenches. That's about it. Sockets, air compressor.
okay.
If we need anything else, we're gonna have to test another day.
Bring her on home. Okay, well, the gang is getting ready to go, and we'll follow up at the track.
We're here. So Saturday, we're here at Bunker Hill for their test and tune. Same setup we had at Fire Punk on the dyno, still the 400s. We don't have the new injectors yet. But we're gonna try to get the suspension dialed in and kind of just see what it goes, like what it does actually on the track. It's been a little over a year since we've been at the track with it. I think since last UCC when we were fighting all the issues. So I guess we're just gonna jump out there, see what it does, and progress from here, and hopefully we can set down a pretty solid number for the other 72 guys to chase.
Wow, talking smack already.
AKA Greg A.
Oh, good luck. Alright, back from first pass.
So first pass, I didn't want to blow through the brakes because we don't have a whole lot of heat in it. Obviously the tires were very dirty. Staging lanes ain't the cleanest, but we ended up leaving at 10 pounds, doing a 147 60 foot and going a 630 with some breakup issues. So I think I might try a different tune file and see now that we have some heat in the brakes, because I had to stand on the brakes pretty good on the big end and just see if it still breaks up, get a data log, send to Levon and see what he thinks about it. But overall, not bad. It did spin off the line a little bit, so we'll take it.
What you figuring out?
Trying to get it to download the log right now so I don't get yelled at by Mr. Levon Miller. And I'm not having good luck right now, so we might just have to run it back and make sure it's actually data logging this time. What do you think? Turn it up, go faster?
Yeah!
Yeah.
All the way.
All the way?
Yeah.
Well, that's not supposed to all be there. Bad deal.
So here is the passenger battery mount that we have. Fortunately, it pulled it completely out of the frame and it went for a ride down the track. You can see down there they're cleaning up all the battery pieces and parts right now. So luckily it didn't hurt anything major. You can see where the truck kind of ran it over, but the tire and everything like that's still good. We're just down a battery, so the run was a little bit slower. It was breaking up a lot more, but I did data log it, so hopefully we can see that prior to battery piecing out. So, all right. So, as you can tell, testing did not go in our favor on Saturday at all, but I am glad that we went because we found previous gremlins and new gremlins that we have to address to make this whole 72 thing worth it. So let's backtrack to last year at UCC. We were fighting issues with the truck cutting out then, that we thought we had fixed, and apparently we didn't. So test number 1, we went out. Obviously, like the return road and the staging lanes there, they're kind of busted gravel, so you got little pea gravel rocks. The lanes are kind of tight, so it's hard not to drive through the water. We tried our best to get the tires as clean as we could before we went, but it spun. Mid-track, started breaking up, cutting out. So I'm like trying to look at the data log. Well, unfortunately, my end, like I don't have a whole lot of experience with the AEM data system yet. And I didn't have the channel list set up in the program right to where I could physically see the data from that pass. So I reached out to Levon. Levon was running around at Rudy's. So shout out to him for still making time to get us taken care of while we were there. In the meantime, I decided let's adjust tire pressure. Let's try the other lane. We go up, do that. And then that's when the bad really happened. Spun, was still cutting out, and then at the top end of the track is when we lost the passenger side battery. Well, when that battery went, it actually broke the bottom weld on the shock mount, so that kind of ended it for us. But everything's still good. I'm safe. There wasn't a major cleanup on the track, just a battery that decapitated itself in a million pieces. So back to current time now. It's Monday. Woke up, got the boys to school, and I'm like, let's go to Fire Punk. So we go down to Fire Punk. We get new brackets for the shock mount because that's a major issue that does need addressed regardless. And down there like the whole way down there, I'm like, all right, like we've done this, like it's got to be something with this. And what I'm coming up with after talking with a few other people is we think we have an issue in the harness. We've checked torque on the balancer bolts. We have replaced sensors. We've went through the injectors. Like it's a whole new fuel system on the truck. The only thing that we can narrow it down to is it's harness related. So while I was down there, I'm like, hey, you guys wouldn't happen to have like a standalone harness ready to go, would you? And sure enough, we were able to find one down or track one down while we were there. So we got a standalone harness we're going to get slapped in this thing, get that shock mounted back on, get the battery back on the truck, and we're going to go testing again. And hopefully we got a better result this next time. We are still waiting on the injectors from Don and April. So as soon as we get those back in, obviously we're going to go back to the dyno again and just keep testing. They call it test and tune for a reason. Like we weren't going out there to set a new record by any means. Like essentially that was the first time that truck's been to the track since UCC last year. And even then, like we were fighting that same cutout issue. So we thought we had it fixed. We took it to a few dyno events. Everything good, went good there. And then obviously down at Fire Punk, it kind of brought the problem back up to us again, because if you remember when we were down there and we thought maybe we had a feed tube loose, well, that's essentially what it's doing right now. Is it just crank signal comes in and out, and when it does that, it spikes and drops the rail pressure, essentially making it seem like a fuel cut. So put 2 and 2 together. We're going to go ahead and just replace the harness. Truck's an 06. It's a factory harness, so it's 20 years old, 20 years of abuse, in and out of this truck I don't know how many times. So you know what? It needs done. Let's go ahead and just knock that off the list. And if it still does it after this, then all right, that's not the issue, but we do have a brand new good harness on the truck. So that's going to wrap up this part of the video. I know we didn't get a whole lot of content while we were at the track, but like I said, we only got 2 passes while we were there. We did, as you can tell, get some footage, but it was a short day for us. So live and learn, come back to the drawing board, fix it, do it again. But that's going to wrap this video up. Next video, you'll see us doing the standalone harness, getting the shock mounted back up, remounting the battery, and then back to the track we go. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.